Well, welcome everyone to the 2023 Angus Spring Bull Night for Breeder Genetics. Really excited to present a pretty diverse, awesome lineup of bulls to you this evening. We're going to run through about half a dozen or so bulls and just brush over them, give you some sort of updates on them, and then we're going to finish up on a new US bull and a new sire we've pulled out of the land of the Kiwis. The first bull I want to talk to you about tonight is a bull from Nebraska, Keneally Waymaker. Check out this new picture, he's looking awesome. As progeny are coming in through the Keneally system, we're just seeing a bit of an increase in his marbling on the US system. Not to say that that's going to happen out here, but it's great to see a bit of raw data starting to flow through on the bull, and it's all moving in a really positive direction. Also noting his docility's moved to top 15% off the back of progeny in the US. Just remember, Waymaker, he's going to inject a lot of functionality, muscle, thickness, length, softness, docility into your cow herd. Really functional bull. Love the overall power and performance. Going to add that little extra bone. Yes, he needs to be used on cows. He's going to have that little heavier front end that we're going to see with some of those power bulls. He was a really high scanning bull at Keneally's in a massive contemporary, remembering he ratioed 157 for IMF. Mother of this bull is an excellent uddered female, the type of cow we'd all like to have in our front paddock. Look, with the first craft crop at Keneally's creating a bit of attention and a bit of a stir in the US, really excited for how this bull goes. With an outcross pedigree, with the performance to match, he's a really easy bull to see why we're leading with tonight. The next bull we're going to talk to you about is Nola So-Right S48. Look, early calf reports are only early, but check out this calf. How cool is he looking down at Moora? Thanks to the Sykes down there for sending this in. He's really grown out to a really impressive sire. He's looking awesome. If you want to go look at him, please do. When you analyse the phenotype and structure of the bull, his amazing temperament, the cow family, just when you mash it all together, he's quite literally the complete package. Have a good look at him. If you haven't used him yet, probably not too late. Plenty of semen in the bank. Have a good look at him. Next fellow, Sterling Confidence Plus 804. Look, if you can look through a working bull photo, you ought to really like this fellow. Calf reports from the autumn are really strong again, moderate, thick, easy flashing, heavy muscled potties. Look, he's a really good footed, free moving, sound bull. Look, I think that this is probably going to be a bull probably to make us females. I'm going to go out on a bold limb and say he's going to improve udders from what I've seen in sort of those 3-4-year-old daughters in the US. Tremendous maternal strength behind him. You've got the half sister to Isabel Y69 jammed in there, going back to the Isabel T cow. The next bull we're going to talk about is a young sire. He's a really exciting prospect in Hillsview Sam S13. When you combine the carcass and soundness of Quarterback with the maternal strength and power of the Dream Cow family, you ought to come up with the goods, and that's what we're seeing in this young bull. Look, Dam P141 was a highlight of the young females in the Premier Dispersal, selling for $34,000, and then the Grand Dam G13 was $38,000 at Banquet, and then we look at the Great Grand Dam Dream Y301, really cemented her place here, hardly needs an introduction tonight. A logical step forward from his sire. Look, he's going to add growth, softness, maternal strength, soundness, and a carcass all in a heifer bull with a fair bit of growth out the other end. Look, if you're ready to move on from Quarterback, this fella might be a good go-to option. The next bull to roll into, another kind of carcass bull, Baldridge Versatile. Again, really strong calf reports coming in from the autumn, being used in some bigger herds. Excited to see how these go. Look, this is a bigger bulk that we've seen out of the US in a little while. Use him on some more moderate, easy fleshing, stouter made cows. He's still really long bodied, deep bodied, really free moving, expresses great sire appeal, a beautiful front end on the bull, stands square and moves with really square to the ground. Check out his data, really good bull to punch in some IMF and growth calving ease. The next bull we're going to roll into is Lawson's Rocky R4010. There's lots of data coming in on Rocky. He's held a strong calving ease, short gestation and a 2.7 birth weight, along with top 15% docility with nearly 300 calves. We are really eagerly awaiting the first of his scan and structure data to come into the system, which hopefully isn't too far away. Look, we'd really recommend you getting eyes on this bull. He's going to be floating around central to northern New South Wales. Look, get in, have a look at him. I think you'll be really pleasantly surprised. I'd love to make up your own mind. Find some progeny, have a good look at him. I think you're going to like what you see. The combination of data and phenotype really speaks for itself here with Rocky. He's the only animal in the breed to have his level of calving ease, growth, fertility and carcass data. The next bull we're going to move on to is a really powerful bull coming out of North Dakota, and that's Miller's Duke 816. Check out the power and performance with a much needed outcross pedigree in this bloke. Appreciate the spread of birth to growth data here, and his data is mirrored in the US but with a lot of progeny records to hold it up. Demand was really strong at the recent Miller's sale with 33 sons averaging nearly $2,000 US more than their record sale average. Duke's going to add length, volume, calving ease, growth, maternal power and fertility, all with a really standout docility. Again, like Duke, another power bull from the US, Musgrave Rob Roy. Rob Roy could be one of the most exciting bulls in recent times to come out of Musgrave. He blends two really awesome cow families into one pedigree with the Isabel and Lady Lass cow family there. Look, Rob Roy, really heavy muscled power bull. Use him on some cows, punch out some real powerful fellas. He's been bred, really good cow. She's been flushed extensively in the Musgrave program. Look, Musgraves have received their first calves by Rob Roy and they're really happy with them off Tyler's reports. He's a larger, more powerful version of his sire from what we're seeing out here in Australia. Have a good look at him if you want some bone, power and muscle shape. It's that time of night where we introduce our two new sires for the spring. The first bull we're going to talk about is a bull out of Iowa from the Hoover herd. Finally, we've got a calving ease, low birth Hoover no doubt son from the best cow family at Hoover Angus. Introducing Hoover About It. Look, this was a really easy choice for us to use as a heifer bull without a sacrifice on thickness, power and growth at that weaning time. He's out of a beautiful uddered 38 special daughter. She's a moderate cow and she's got a wonderful 349 day calving interval, and that's just really indicative of the overall fertility coming through this cow family. Great Grandam G366 is regarded as the best cow and most influential cow ever bred at Hoover's in their 95-year history. At least 15 of her direct daughter descendants have served at donors at Hoover's. Grandam N54 has a perfect 365-day calving interval despite having several flushes over that time. I really can't oversell the maternal value and power that stands in behind About It. About It is an attractive, smooth-made bull that is really long, big-hipped, thick, and has all the muscle you'd expect from a no doubt son. He's going to be on that more moderate side for people. Give him some big cows to moderate, add some fleshing ability and some serious power and performance. Really happy with the structure on this bull. I think this is a bull we're going to see a little bit more of. The next bull we're going to roll to is our Kiwi sire. After a lot of searching and a lot of looking, really think we found a gem here in Turiroa Complete P250. Complete was selected at the end of our NZ trip here just gone in June. He was sold to Oregon Angus for $86,000 in their 2020 sale, and he has some serious amount of sheer power, body mass and just impeccable structure. Progeny, a moderate framed, full of red meat with an explosive hind quarter and that real classic Springer rib. Himself and his progeny are also really docile. I think there's a really lot to offer here. Dam L94 has also left another stud bull selling for $40,000 at the 2022 Turiroa sale. She's a Crump E5 daughter who stamps longevity and easy fleshing into any cattle wherever he's been used in New Zealand. With the prowess and outcross Kiwi pedigree, Complete is a versatile bull for a choice across a vast array of females, making him really quite easy to use. Look, the easiest way to pull it is that this is the type of bull you're going to struggle to take your eyes off. If you're looking for something to get your heart set on, have a good look at Complete. I think he's something a bit special. That wraps up everything for us this evening. Thanks for watching. If you want any more information on these bulls, please don't hesitate to get in touch, or any other bulls in the lineup. There's a lot of other bulls we could have spoken about here this evening, but just conscious of time, wanted to brush over a few individuals. Look, our spring sire directory is going to be available very soon, if it already hasn't dropped by this coming out to you. So please keep an eye out for it. There's a lot more information in there. Really excited to get that out for this spring. Once again, thanks to everyone for watching, and we'll hopefully catch up with you all soon. Cheers. Oh, buddy. Come on.